So you know how in high school and in college, we always waited up until the last minute and procrastinated studying for that final exam, and we probably didn't end up doing so good in that exam because we ended up waiting until the last minute to study. Well, I'm out to see if that is true for disc golf. Now hear me out. I have a tournament this upcoming Saturday, and I am currently 5 days out from it. So if I putt 3 or 4 of those days leading up to the tournament, if I procrastinate my studying, aka putting, well, I have a better chance at winning in this tournament. If that sounds interesting and you want to see what happens, find out in this video.
It's wet, it's cold, and it is windy. I don't know why I decided to sign up for a tournament in January, but here we are. Today, what I want to do to get better at putting and really just get better and cram, if you will, for this tournament is to putt from 15, 20, and 25 feet. It looks like these are all in a straight line, but it kind of gives me a nice little curve right here because in the tournament, you're never gonna have the same putt twice. So I'm gonna knock out 100 from each station. I'm gonna do my normal putt, I'm gonna do a staggered on the left and staggered on the right. So I should knock down a 300-ish putts before the sun goes down. I have no idea how this looks quality-wise, but I'm gonna try and do a time lapse of me putting until that sun goes down. What's up, Mando fam? Welcome back to day 2. Today we are out here in Charlotte, North Carolina, actually Cornelius, North Carolina, and we are at Bailey Road Park. And if you know anything about this, this is a very big pitch and putt course, and I'm out here to really just practice game time or tournament time scenarios. So wherever my shot lands, that's where I have to putt from, and that's how you become a better putter, in my opinion. So that's what we're doing out here today. Let's get into the videos, highlights, whatever you want to call them. Let's go. I don't know if this is really good practice. Really what it's doing is testing if I park a shot in the tournament, if I'm actually gonna make my birdie. Easy tap-ins on 1 and 2. Really, in the grand scheme of things, this course is just an ace run. Oh! No procrastination, let's knock these down now like I would in the tournament. I hope I wouldn't do that in a tournament. That was ugly. Too wide. Really good shot though. Really good shot though. These are the ones that always get me. That was the ugliest putt ever, but it went in, so can't complain. All right, another uphill putt, about 20 feet. Let's try and make it. I swear disc golf does things to just make me laugh at myself, and it succeeds almost every time. Oh, it's so good. We're gonna have a nice putt. So the main point I wanted to come out here today was so I could do stuff exactly like that. In that field, I don't have a tree to straddle behind. In the field, I don't have any shots to really throw an up shot like I would on a normal course. So that's why I really came out here today, to throw up shots and land them, behind a tree or land them, within 20, 25, 30 feet. So I practice those in-game scenario putts, and having the pressure of having a birdie, there's nothing like it. So that's why I came out here to practice all that pressure and all those game time situations that you would usually face when I can't do that in the field. So let's finish this round. There it is. Here we go. Still not good. So earlier I said I'm struggling big time with uphill putts. So it's just so convenient that the final hole at Bailey Road Park is a big time uphill hole. So I'm gonna spend about 10, 15 minutes, get out of the way for people behind me, and then return back to it and just practice these uphill putts, because at that field, I don't really have a place to practice uphill putts. So this is a really good scenario. So let's go. All right, Mando fan, welcome to day number 3. All I want to do today is literally do just that. I want to go 5 for 5 from basically everywhere inside the circle, really, you know, within 20, 25 feet, something like that. So I'm just going to switch up the stations from 25, 20, 15 feet and just feel really confident in my putt. My tournament is tomorrow, and all I want to do is just give my brain the confidence that when I step up to a putt, when it's 15, 20, 25, even inside circle, on the edge or whatever, all I want to do is just feel comfortable with my putt and feel confident in my putt. So that's all I'm going to do today. I'm just going to move my discs around between, you know, inside the circle and just see the putter go in so I can envision that for tomorrow. So that's basically the plan for today. Nothing too special. Enjoy me putting. Those feel good. Let's move it back a little bit. Back another 5 feet. Now at 20 feet. Gotta aim higher because the tailwind wants to do exactly that and just drop your disc down. Look at that. I am a wind master of putting. Oh man. Go watch that TikTok or that short where I tell you how to teach, or I teach you how to putt in the wind. Go watch that. All right, team. I just switched up all 5 of my stations. We got a crosswind now. We just came from a tailwind. And as I putt these with a crosswind, all I want to do, it's got a right to left crosswind. So all I want to do is keep it flat, maybe with a little bit of Anheuser, because it's going to want to take the disc this way, especially something, you know, lightweight like a putter. But as I do this, I really don't have any wind forecasted for tomorrow's tournament. So even though there's no wind in the forecast tomorrow, it's still good to get wind putting repetitions, because you know, you could have a tournament that you sign up for, you have to play in wind. I mean, that's just a part of disc golf. It's outside, the elements are unknown until, you know, day of. So really, you just can't practice in sunshine and rainbows every single day. You gotta practice in rain, you gotta practice in cold, you gotta practice in wind. Whatever it is, you just gotta practice those out, no matter if your tournament is playing in those conditions or not. So a little pro tip for you guys there. Not even a pro though, so a little amateur tip for you there. One thing we can fall into a trap of doing whenever we come out here to practice our putting is literally just banging out rep after rep. And I just caught myself doing it. So what I need to do instead, and maybe what you guys need to do as well, is take your time, right? What you need to do is you need to go through your repetitions like you would on the course. Make it, step back, breathe a little bit, step back up, find your footing, go through your routine, and bang it down. Don't do that. I looked to the left and I just released it to the right. I can get 4 out of 5 consistently. I always make the first one, but there's always one in there that I miss. I'm not leaving until I make 10 in a row. I can do this. The whole reason I'm out here is so I can be more confident in my putt for tomorrow. I just made 5 in a row. Let's make 5 more. And of course, the wind just picked up. Let's go home. Yes! Discs are dirty again. I don't know what the framing looks like on this, but what I do know is we're gonna go home and we are going to talk about how I'm going to track whether or not if procrastination works in disc golf. Let's do it. Okay, so I realized I didn't actually tell you how I was going to record how I was going to do at the tournament, so I'm just gonna show you right now, hole by hole, on how I did at this tournament and if procrastinating actually made me a better player during my tournament. But if you don't wanna sit through all of that and see the breakdown of how I actually did, placed, all that stuff, the answer to this video is yes. And that might come as a surprise to a lot of you, but I genuinely do think if you go out to the field and you throw backhands or forehands or you putt, and as long as they're good, consistent reps and you're building good muscle memory, it's going to correlate to the tournament and you're just gonna do the things that you practiced leading up to the tournament in the tournament. So if you wanna try this, go for it. If not, then go out to the field more and, you know, practice. Okay, so here we are. You're gonna see on the left is where I had all of my putts and, you know, what I either had for birdie or for par. And then on the right, you are going to see, you know, my hole by hole results and, you know, the actual leaderboard of this tournament. So I had 4 bogeys, 1 double bogey, and 1 birdie in hole 1. And you're gonna see here, as I scroll through hole, you know, 1 through 18, I started on hole 16 in round 1. You can correlate it to the one on the right. But as you're gonna see, I really didn't have any good looks at birdie. All of these were either 30, 40, 60 feet birdie looks, and that wasn't really, you know, consistently good opportunities for me to score. So now heading into my next tournament, which is in 2 weeks, which is the second week in February, I know I need to work better at getting off the tee better to give myself looks at birdie, because I genuinely do feel like if I gave myself those looks in this tournament, my putter was very hot and very, very good and very confident to where if I placed myself better, I could have made more birdie putts. So that was that was round 1. If we go to round 2, you're gonna see that I finished this tournament in 3rd place. I actually went up into a playoff and I got sole possession of 3rd place because I won that playoff. So anyways, all I know is that I need to work on myself off the tee for next tournament. My putter feels good. I'm just gonna continue to go to the field, get more reps, whether that's in the wind, whether that's in the cold, whether that's in the hot, it doesn't matter. As long as I get those reps, that is all that matters, right? So I just know that that is what I need to work on come the next tournament. So as you're gonna see here, guys, I finished in 3rd place. Like I said, I won that playoff. I finished at +7, which isn't great by any means. But, you know, I think I could have done better. I know I could have done better. And I hope to get this B tier win on the 2nd week of February for the Mando fam, all right? So that's what I'm gonna try. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. I got a lot of fun content coming your way, so be sure not to miss out on any of it. Thanks for watching.